Hey, good morning. I guess it's almost midday, but here's our next project. I think we're gonna make some earrings. I glued a skinny piece of Brazilian cherry onto a piece of white maple, and just like that, not a big deal. And now we're gonna glue some little donuts onto so we can, these things, so that I can chuck these up in very small pieces. So that's our next gig. Chuck that up. Okay, that'll be fine. And then as soon as we get that done, as soon as these cure up, then we'll go ahead and put them in the lathe and spin us out some rings. Now the thing about turning these rings is you're going to screw a few up. At least I'm going to screw a few up. There's just no getting out of it. They're hard to turn. And it's a challenge. So I always make, oops, I think I just kicked the camera. Anyway, so you're going to screw a few of these up. So make lots. And that's my theory. The more you make, the more mistakes you can make and get away with it and still have a product at the end. I've never turned these as in a laminated situation, so this is going to be new to me. But let's see if we can get through it here. I think it's going to be a fun project. Oh, you did that backwards. Silly boy. No. Yes, you did that backwards. You silly boy. Move the biscuits on the skinny side. The skinny piece out, the fat piece in. Now you're starting out right off the bat with a mistake, huh? So this piece of Brazilian cherry, here's the fun part, has literally been sitting in my scrap pile for 10 years. On my scrap shelf, I guess. So it's like, about time I did something with it, huh? Well, good morning. Here we are back in the shop. It's Monday. I'm gonna try and got the fire going. Typical Northwest day. It's raining out and kind of chilly, you know, like 40 or so. Anyway, here we are. We're gonna get started back on the earrings. They were a challenge. I'll show you what I got so far. I made these rings and I'm not sure that I'm real happy with them. They're a little bit thick. I've tried doing a little sanding on them. I'm gonna try a couple other tricks to see if I can, you know, salvage this operation, or if I can make it where I'm happy with them, you know. I made half a dozen or so. But a couple of them got a little catch in them or skitch in them. Some of them look pretty good, but I think they're a little thick for earrings. So I'm gonna make me a little sanding finger for my lathe and see if I can't open these rings up a bit, and we'll see if we can make them work, or if I'm going to turn around and do this over. Yeah, here we go. So when I rough turned these out, this is the size they came out, and you know, they're round and you could sand them down, but they're really too fat for a earring hoop, I think. So what I ended up doing is I invented me a mandrel here. I guess you call this a mandrel. A little piece of sandpaper on it, and that's going to make the inside of the hoop consistent. And then I'll slide it up onto this fat section, and it sticks. You know, it'll stick on there, and then I can turn it down to a smaller, you know, thinner, more, you know, pretty hoop. So we'll just give this a try and see how it goes. So we're going to turn this down to about 500. So 500. Good. I don't know if you can see this or not. Probably not, because the wire's so fine. Oops. And there's nothing easy about putting these threads through here. They are a pain. I just got super glued. Yay. So I'm going to get a little glue on this so you can see it. And believe me, you are not going to appreciate the struggle it takes to get this in here. From what I'm showing you on the video. It has been a nightmare. They did not turn out too good. Those are going in the fireplace. I'm going to start again. Dang. Alrighty then, here we have it, the finished product, and it was quite a challenge to do. You know, if you decide to do this project, good luck. If you see anything that can improve the way I did it, hey, leave it in the comments and we'll figure it out together. We'll make it a little easier. So the laser machine that I was using was, what's it called? What's it called? So the laser machine that I was using is called Laser Pecker 2. And it's, yeah, it works pretty good. I'm not very good at working it. I don't use it very much. The only thing I normally use it for is putting Opaw's wood shop on the bottom of my projects, and then I hand sign them underneath that. So yeah, so here's the fail. This is the fails, and you can see what happened. I'm sure they're not centered in the hoop, and they are I didn't get the glue squared away very well. I put the accelerator on too fast or something, I don't know. It didn't work out very well. The second set worked out pretty good. They're pretty clean looking, and they worked pretty well, and they look really good. So yeah, if I one of the things I did on this project is I made sure that I had backups all the way through. So out of the 7 original glue ups that I did for making hoops, I got 2 of them right. So that's the way this project went. It was a good project. I learned a lot. These hoops are a lot stronger when you laminate them, when you use 2 pieces. I mean, that is really, really strong. The ones I did out of the maple that I've done before out of just 1 wood, the end grains give you trouble. So if you decide to do this project, you know, bear that in mind. The laminated works a lot better, and it's a lot stronger. Yeah, I used hyperallergenic or hypoallergenic, I don't know, the ones that the better quality earring pieces for the part that goes in their ear. Anyway, that's that project. It was a pleasure to do. Well, most of the time it was kind of a nightmare. I'm putting them little wires in them little holes and tying little bitty knots with fishing line that you can't even see, and yeah, anyway, that was a challenge. Yeah, that's the project. I hope you liked the video. Like I say, I'm not an expert videographer. I'm learning this stuff as I go, as like a lot of people do. I hope I'll be getting better and better and better. And I hope you keep liking the videos and watching them. I really appreciate that. If you want to hit that subscribe button and notifications, and you know, just to let you know when the videos come out. I try to get them out by Thursday, but this one went a little long. I didn't get it out till Friday. Anyway, yeah, there it is. Next week's project, we're going to do some modifying on the shop. We're going to, I need to rebuild my drilling station. I think we'll get that done and upgrade the drilling station. We've got to add a drawer and do some cool stuff. So tune in for next week's, and have a good week.